literally was just like, what do you mean you don't have any meth? So then
it was like he showed up to like a Walmart and they didn't have any products. It was like you are. He looked at you as the most reliable meth dealer on the planet,
dude. I had no idea I was wearing a meth dealer's uniform. I didn't know. So he's like, what do you mean you don't have any meth? And I was like, I don't have, dude, I have not. Dude, I even did the thing where I was like touching my I was like, dude, maybe you know what? Maybe I left it. I left it at home.
Not in my other jeans.
Yeah, I left it in my other jeans. It's you do laundry one day out of the week. It's fucking bullshit. Yeah. So he's standing there. He's got money in his hand. He's like, when's the other guy showing up? I'm like, I don't know. And he's like, what do you mean you don't know? And now he's like getting aggressive, but he's not threatening. He's just like so bummed.
Yeah.
I don't have drugs. So then he walks away and he's like doing that thing where he's like stomping and kind of looks back and he's like,
he's throwing a temper tantrum.
Yeah, he was a mether tantrum. He was bummed. So then the Uber comes and picks me up.
Now, a temper tantrum on meth has to make you sweat so much.
Dude, you would be raging, dude.
You're just radiating.
I honestly thought steam was going to come out of his ears, like just standing there.
I mean, like, do you remember like all the uncomfortable places in your body that would happen when you had a temper tantrum when you were a kid?
Oh,
like you would have that like weird heat in the back of your neck.
Actually, the back of my knees would heat up,
dude.
Because you're fucking going.
So the back of your knees, not only would they heat up, they would do this weird thing where they would itch without itching. Do you know what I'm talking about?
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
It's like you feel them.
Are you talking about like pins and needles?
It's like it's almost pins and needles. Like almost you almost have to touch it to deal with it, but you don't.
Oh, geez.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
No, I don't.
There's like this feeling right before itching that when you know something's about to itch. Do you feel
you're having a tantrum outbreak on that? You're like, I can feel it coming on, man.
Yeah, I'm breaking out into a fit right now.
I need to put some cream on that.
Topical cream for a tantrum would be crazy. Like if every time you saw your woman about to flip out, you just get the cream.
Throw the cream at her.
You just get the cream. Jerk the cream on her.
Just rubbing it on the face.
Like it calms down. Tantrum with topical cum.
We gotta calm this bitch down.
We gotta calm her down.
But I left, and I'm like, geez, that was fun. Up until that day.
Yeah.
I had been like I've been asked if I wanted any meth. Okay. I've been asked if I wanted drugs.
You were like an importer exporter of meth.
Dude, I had never been asked.
Like, hey, do you want to buy some meth from me and possibly flip it for a profit later?
We've got an exciting career opportunity for you.
How can I get you into the meth?
Yeah. So I left. Like the guy, dude, I kept looking at my phone like, yo, I hope this guy gets it. Because I'm like, I'm not worried. I'm like, I just don't want to disappoint any more people. That was really what it was. It's like, I'm not worried about getting jumped or anything. I'm more like, man, I'm really ruining people's day right now. They think the fuck. That's like, imagine an ice cream truck shows up.
Yeah.
And you're like, fuck yeah. And then you get there and you're like, hey, can I have like a fucking bomb pop? And they're like, we actually have nothing. We have nothing for you.
Where do you feel like you would fall on the meth pyramid scheme?
Oh, definitely a dealer. Definitely not even a dealer. Definitely like a middleman.
Yeah, so you're like in the middle of the pyramid.
I'm the guy who's holding the meth for another guy to traffic the meth.
I think that's the only guy that makes money in a pyramid scheme.
What, the middleman?
Like the middle.
The middleman's making money with doing... He's not doing the least amount of work.
Yeah.
But he's not doing like... I wouldn't say it's not dangerous because you're still dealing with... You're still going to have to deal with nefarious characters. Yeah. However, you're like... If a dude who's trafficking in the weight is like, yo, hold this for a few days.
Uh-huh.
You just got to hold it for a few days. You don't have to do anything. I think the biggest problem with people, like, because I've met people who have been middlemen for shit.
Yeah.
Their biggest problem, especially if they're addicts, is dipping into what it is.
Oh, you got to dip.
No, you don't. You don't have to dip.
If you're an addict, you got to dip.
That's where it's kind of crazy. Like, your whole thing is like, if you get, let's just say you get like a fucking brick of fucking blow.
Yeah.
Your whole thing is like, whenever somebody comes up to pick up that blow, it's got to be the right weight. It's got to be it's got to be all of it, because if it isn't, then you're in deep shit, and then the suppliers, and it's like, you know, everyone's fucked.
Well, that's what you start doing weird shit. You start cutting it with baby powder. You
Yeah,
start cutting it with, I don't know. By the way, two things that I don't fully know the definition of. I don't quite fully understand how a pyramid scheme works, and I don't know what cutting cocaine means. Like when you cut it with another thing.
Yeah, you're like reducing the purity of the blow.
Yeah.
So you can sell more of it. And then you just...
I imagine cutting cocaine is very similar to what it looks like when a kid is pretending to cook. You know, just like acting like they're like hitting it with a ruler.
Big Chef Boyardee hat on. Just trying really hard to make it work.
Just mixing different like powders together.
Yeah, I think So if you cut it, you're basically taking, like, say you get a brick of pure like cocaine. Mm-hmm. The whole point of cutting is so you have more pure cocaine to make, like, it'll still get the job done. It'll still satisfy your customers. But you have enough of it to put out. So that's what the cutting it. That's
you just make it spread.
Strategic cutting.
Yeah, you're basically performing a miracle.
Yeah,
but
it's not really a miracle.
One brick of cocaine, and then I split it up, and we could feed the whole entire. Everybody gets cocaine.
Yeah, you give a man a brick of cocaine, he's high for maybe a month. You give a man a brick of cocaine and baby formula, he's high for years.
Now we're talking. That's baby powder, right? Baby powder, right?
No, it's it's formula. Formula, or there's even baby laxative some people put in.
See, that's even crazier to me. So baby formula is a liquid. So
not the powdered formula. The powdered formula.
Dude, I don't know.
Yeah, you don't know anything, dude.
Dude, I like squeaked out of the hood with no information.
Speaking of you not knowing anything, I was reminded a couple days ago of a post I made in 2022 where you later told me I got you.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
You later informed me
wait.
that...
Can you tell me this off the mics first and then see if I want this out in the public?
No, it's funny. I swear to God. I was reminded of it because I was like, oh, man. It's funny because I just posted it. Yeah. And it was... so basically someone, on Facebook was posting like, yo, make a post, share the post, but like plug in what you know and then share the post.
Gotcha.
So this was like going on for like a week, and it was all rap artists. Mm-hmm. Favorite rap artists of all time. Yeah. And it was like favorite new artist, favorite trap artist, favorite fucking group, favorite producer.
Okay, can I give myself one little defense? It's not going to take long. Mm-hmm. Around 2021, right before the pandemic is when I checked out of rap.
Okay.
So that's my only defense.
Here's what I'm going to say. You checked out of rap. You checked out.
I checked out.
However, I'm white, and I listen to metal. All the rap that I'd be putting on would kind of be like, do you think I'm listening to new rap?
Yeah,
I'm putting out things that I'm like, yo, these are my guys.
Okay. All right.
So I put out a list of my greatest rapper of all time, Louis K.
Louis C.K.?
No, Louis K.
Louis K.
Louis K.
Is he from like the Insane Clown Posse or something?
Fake rapper.
Fake rapper. Okay.
Favorite current rapper, Paper Stacks.
Paper Stacks. All right. I think I'm noticing a theme here.
Totally fake.
Totally okay.
This is the one that got you.
All right.
Favorite female rapper.
Yeah.
Mixtress D. You texted me and were like, I read that list. Total bullshit, real funny. But you did get me with Mixtress D. Dude, I'm like trying to make them sound real. My favorite rap group.
Yeah.
The Row. Like THA, The Row.
Okay, The Row.
The Row. Favorite trap rapper? What do you think I would make up as a trap rapper?
Oh man, lot of guns.
I like where you're going.
Yeah,
because there is it's gutta mouth.
Okay,
You're a lot of guns. Gutta mouth.
Yeah.
They could actually be a fucking.
A lot of guns and cut 'em up their new track.
Gun a mouth and lot of guns. That's sick.
Yeah.
Favorite rapper under 30. Now, this took me a little bit because I remember, like, I'm looking over the list. I'm like, yo, I did have to think.
Did you put the word Lil in
No, I did not.
Oh, okay.
Truth. Favorite rapper under 30.
How you spell it?
Truth.
Like, not Troot.
Not Truth. I think you know what it was? Is because I knew there was a rapper named Logic, and I was like, Truth sounds.
He's Logic with a K.
Oh.
Kogic.
I didn't know that. This is the other one that got you. As I'm reading it, this is the other one that got you.
Yeah.
So, favorite storytelling lyrics. This is what got you. The favorite storytelling lyrics is the song "We Got Bodies" by Lil Droid.
I don't.
Dude,
listen.
and you were like, "We Got Bodies got me." Mixtures D and "We Got Bodies" got me.
Okay, I'm not insulted by any of that. You could still get me to this day on both those.
"We Got Body" and by Lil Droid.
Yeah,
come on, sounds real as hell.
It's that's like one of those like Rico charge.
Yeah. Oh,
raps.
Definitely. If you got one Lil, you got them all. You can charge them all.
Yeah.
So most overrated rapper.
Okay.
Sweetums.
All right.
I don't know why I did that. Favorite producer, Jody Psych DeLong.
That does sound like some Jewish kid that turned into like the world's best producer.
So here's a funny story about Jody DeLong, fictional person.
Yeah.
Years ago, Six and I are up in New York.
Yeah.
And we're going up to do shows. I think we were doing a show at the Knitting Factory, and we were like cracking up because a bunch of like comics were posting on fucking Instagram about running into like their fucking like comedy heroes in New York, and they were like hashtagging it calm grind and like we out here hitting these stages like stacking this paper, and we were like just reading street signs like, yo, I get off stage and I see fucking whatever, and we walked into the old creek in the cave.
Okay.
We walked into the old creek and cave, and there's this dude downstairs playing fucking pinball.
Yeah.
And I see him, and he just looks like one of the coolest looking dudes I've ever seen.
Okay.
And I go over and I'm like, yo, I know it sounds crazy. Can I take a picture with you? He's like, what? I was like, I'm just doing something goofy for Instagram. I know this is retarded. Can I just take a picture with you and like just look cool? He's like, yeah, no problem. Dude, takes a picture with me, and I'm like, this in the picture. And I was like, go on stage, rip a hot five. Had no idea Jody DeLong was in the crowd the whole time. And then I put like hashtag meet your hero, like all this shit. And like, dude, it got like 230 likes. The comments were like, oh my God, that's amazing.
JDL. You met JDL.
Jody DeLong.
Is he as cool as I think he is in real person?
Dude, and then like a week later, Gillis texts me. He's like, yo, you got me with Jody DeLong.
Damn.
Like, it's like, yes, dude, no one knows who the fuck. Dude, Jody DeLong is like the funniest name. And the picture, dude, that kid, I have no idea who that fucking kid is.
Yeah.
He just really, like, dude, the picture is him like, yo, I'm fucking so tight. Favorite rap album of all time. No Time, TYME.
Okay.
Like Playtime, TYME. By the rap duo Fun Time, TYME. This is where I tried to make it real, the list.
Yeah.
Because it says favorite rap song, and I'm like, I can't pick one. I can't pick.
You
can't pick a favorite rap song? Get out of here.
Yeah.
Can't do that. Favorite rap duo, Lights Out.
Okay.
Lights Out, sick duo. Favorite posse.
Yeah.
Let It Be Known. Let it capital B known. Let it be known.
Okay.
That's the favorite pop. I think it's
known is spelled KNOWN, like known.
Yeah, like known.
All right.
And then
Dude, how do I say this? I should have been. Well, obviously, I knew a lot of it was fake, but I probably know a lot of it was fake because you don't know how to spell because you know how to spell.
Sure, yeah, I have no,
Like that's not how a rap duo.
Yeah, I don't know.
Wouldn't let it be known KNOWN.
I don't know, dude. No. Oh, favorite female rap album, Shakedown by Mistress D.
Okay.
Shakedown,
obviously.
Shakedown by Mistress. She's the best.
Yeah.
And then my favorite featured verse is Mighty Poe on Blood City. And then it's hip hop heads copy and edit paste.
Yeah.
And dude, so many people. I think I got like 70 likes on that.
That's pretty good.
And that's trash.
Yeah.
And I remember like it came up like in like remember when I was like, oh, remember when Sidney thought Mistress D was a real person?
Dude, first of all, are we sure she's not a real person?
I don't think she's real.
You Googled.
Yeah, I did all those things. I looked up for it.
Wait, you did your due diligence for that post? What the fuck,
dude? Not only I wanted this fabrication to be a true lie, dude. Yeah. I wanted it to be totally false.
Well, at least you had your journalistic integrity for that post.
If I'm gonna look, you know what? I don't cut my bullshit with baby legs. Yeah. My bullshit is 100% pure and unfiltered.
Yeah,
dude.
I would like to be able to interview your sources for that.
Well, you'd have to interview Paul Werman for Source Magazine.
Paul Werman. All questions and concerns, please direct them to Paul Werman.
Paul Werman
and Associates.
Source Magazine crushes. He only wrote a few articles for Source, but they were really, when We Got Bodies came out.
We Got Bodies. Yeah.
Yeah. So to go back to the meth thing. Mm-hmm. So then I get to the studio and I record there, and I'm telling Danny about it, and he's like. Now, keep in mind, I'm wearing like a black T-shirt and then my denim vest.
By the way,
jacket.
I would love to hear how Danny tries to confirm or deny whether or not you look like a current meth dealer, because he looks for sure like a retired.
Oh no, believe me, he was just like, oh no, because I told him, I was like, dude, I got off of the noise. He's like, where in Northville? I was like, dude, I was like outside of West Kensington.
Yeah.
And then
he looks like he used to deal meth, had a real big issue, and now he does talks to little kids. Like he does elementary school, not a DARE program, more like a scare program.
Straight.
Scare straight.
Were you in DARE? No, I was in Scare.
I was in Scare.
I was in Scare. Our mascot wasn't a lion. It was actually just a doped up hippo. Emaciated, skinny hippo. It made no sense. But yeah, I told Danny, he's like, where were you? I'm like, oh yeah, I called an Uber from 16th and Clearfield. He goes, oh shit.
Yeah.
He's like, I know exactly where that's at. He's like, dude, you're wearing a fucking jean vest with patches on it, and you're white at 16th and Clearfield standing there. Mm-hmm. He's like, you're wearing a meth dealer's uniform.
Yeah, it's like basically the Home Depot version of a meth dealer's uniform.
He was like, yeah.
And just like every other like every time somebody went up to you for customer service, you disappeared on them. Like every time somebody tried to go to you, you were like a literal Home Depot employee on the corner. I'm sorry.
I actually have.
Dude, but you obviously work here.
This is not my department, sir. I know somebody who can help you.
I actually sell Lucy's.
I can't be. Yeah, I'm sorry. Not the meth guy.
I sell single cigarettes.
We're actually trying a new product.
Yeah. You're like walking around with like a free cigarette tray.
No, I just have trail mix. I'm like, have you tried trail mix? Scratches the meth itch.
Carbs. Who needs carbs?
Yeah. Go on a run for a little bit. But yeah, he was.
Dude, if you start showing up to Kensington with like lemon wedges, even like PTA mom, like meth corner.
If someone asks me what
I got ice packs for the back of your neck. Anybody hot? Who's hot?
I wonder how long it would take until I was assaulted, murdered, or arrested. If I was at 16th and Clearfield with
like orange wedges.
The jelly orange wedges.
Yeah.
And I was just like, what do you got? Like, yo, I got orange, I got a lemon, I got blue raz if you crazy.
Yo, I got that citrus.
Yo, what you want to eat?
Yo, who's trying to get that citrus?
What? It's like, yo, I'm just trying to keep it. Yo, it's vitamin C.
Yo. Vit C, baby. Who wants that?
I'm trying to keep y'all healthy. I
who
wonder
got that scurvy?
if I was selling like nickel bags of fucking orange wedges.
That'd be pretty sick.
Would they be like, get out of here, or would they be like, actually, this is healthy?
They're definitely asking you to leave, but they're keeping your orange wedges.
Oh no, they're taking. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna get rolled for my orange wedges.
He's gonna get rolled for my wedges.
Dude, actually, that was Mighty Poe's album. Roll for my wedges. I got rolled for my wedges.
I got wedge rolled. That's a wedgie.
But he was like, Danny was like, yeah, man, like pagans used to sell meth in that area.
Pagans?
Yeah, the motorcycle gang pagans.
Oh,
not the people who worship animals in nature,
or the people who stick things in other people's butts. The pagans.
Those are peggars.
yeah, peggers.
Those are fucking
Yeah.
He was like, yeah, they deal around there, or did for a very long time. He's like, and you look like just. He's like, they saw the jean vest with patches. They didn't know what club you were in. They didn't care what club you were in. They just saw a jean vest with patches. Like, yo, that guy's got ice.
Yeah, that's clearly he has too many DUIs to have his motorcycle.
And
but the business is still thriving.
I'm the only pagan on an e-bike.
Yeah. Like you show up on a Razor scooter, like skid out, like.
But
ice cold meth here.
Hey, who needs meth? Meth man. Meth guy here.
Meth guy.
Who is looking for meth? I wasn't really anticipating, and then like it dawned on me. I was like, yeah, I definitely look like I would be dealing methamphetamine, and it never occurred to me like that. I look like a dude who would sell meth.
I only have ever looked like a snitch. Like nobody has ever thought that I was selling. People only ever thought that I was
a narc.
I've only got narc questions ever in my life. Like so one time when I was living in Atlanta, I was taking acting classes at the Premier One Actors Studio.
Yeah, narc shit.
Yeah.
You saying it's like so there I was doing full blown narc shit.
Yeah.
Somebody saw me and didn't want to ask me for drugs.
Yeah, they were like, "Are you a narc?" I was like, "Why would you ever ask me that question?"
What do you mean?
I'm sorry. Let me say that one more time with a little more gusto. I'm sorry. Was that too much gusto?
Who's trying to get blazed? Yeah, that definitely screams narc.
So I made friends with this chick, and she was she wanted to be an actor, but she had like direct links to like how do I say, like the supply chain.
Sure. Yeah.
Like the drug supply. So we were going to go do. We both booked a commercial.
Oh yeah.
In like Augusta somewhere.
All right.
And she was like, "If you drive me there, we'll go to my cousin's afterwards, and he'll hook you up with a bunch of weed."
Killer.
Let's go.
And you showed up wearing your Romeo and Juliet fucking outfit.
Dude,
you had the Hamlet skull.
Yeah. One of those furry, like the blousey shirts with the ruffled collar sleeves. It was like tucked into my leotard.
Hello, good sir.
Yeah, I was wearing tap shoes for some reason.
The one who's supplying the marijuana?
And I was like, and scene.
And there I was. I wasn't scared.
Yeah. I just started talking like a little girl for some reason. Well, I'm just here to buy some winter weed.
That's character I'm working on. Sorry. She's a character study. It's a girl. She's like, 12 years old. She's scared about buying weed, but I'm trying to really make it work.
Maybe I should make her less scared about buying weed and just...
Hello, governor. Got any puts on ya?
So we do this commercial. It is...
What is the commercial for?
Dude, I don't even know. It was one debacle after another. It was like they paid us as soon as we got there.
Sick.
Throughout the course of the day, they kept asking for some of the money back.
What?
Like at $50 a clip. So like they paid us like $300 a piece when we got there.
Gotcha.
I think I left with $50.
What?
Yeah, because they were like, "Oh, we paid you too much." Like, dude, like every 45 minutes they were like, "Oh, turns out we paid you too much. Would it be okay if we asked for $50 back?" And
and you don't remember what the commercial was?
No,
for?
man, because it was so like everything was wrong. The camera people showed up late.
Okay.
So they couldn't like block everything because the cameras weren't there. And they didn't know how everything was going to look. Yet we were still like in places, like doing stuff.
All right.
Then the cameras get there. So now they have to set everything up for lighting and camera. And that took forever.
Yeah.
And then we ended up not being able to be in any of the places that we were when we were blocking without the cameras.
Got it.
There was something wonky about the sound guy. I can't quite remember what it was. But like we're starting to realize more and more like this isn't real.
Yeah.
Like,
all of this sounds crazy.
It was absolutely crazy, and it was so it was like a local. It was gonna air locally. The commercial was gonna air locally, and like local Atlanta television. And man, I'm trying to like talk myself into being able to remember what it was for. Don't remember what it was for. Or dude, it might have even been for something that was supposed to be longer, and at the end they were like, well, maybe we'll be able to just make this into a commercial. Like, dude, it was it was the biggest clusterfuck of anything that I've ever been a part of. And
did you have any lines? Or was it just like you interacting with something? What?
Yeah, she and I both had lines.
What was the line? I'll try to piece this together.
No clue.
What do you mean, no clue?
Dude, this was, okay, first of all, this was over a decade ago.
Sure.
Almost 2 decades ago at this point. And we showed up like maybe like unconscionably high.
Okay, all right.
So we were, and the only thing I was thinking about was walking away with what was told to me was going to be the largest quantity of weed I had ever seen.
Sure,
that's what I was walking away with.
Sure,
right. So this is all going terribly. Get to the end of the day. And now we're going to go to her cousin's house. Right? She told me we're going to her cousin's. I assume we're going to her cousin's house. And for me, I'm like, everything is about to be all worth it.
Yeah.
Like this drive all the way down to Augusta from Marietta is where I lived. This drive down all the way here, she was already a little bit of a suspicious character. Like, I couldn't tell if she was, it seemed like she was kind of into me.
She was acting. She was not into you at all, Sidney.
But the whole thing, like Ansley was a little bothered by the association, like of me, like going, like driving so long with her, going to her cousin's house, driving back so long with her. We're inebriated. We're both high driving down here. Not to say that crazy sex things happen to people that are.
You just went to a warehouse where a bunch of people were like, "Yeah, we got nothing going on. Let's just set up cameras and film you two."
Dude, it was
everything.
It wasn't even a warehouse. It was like a restaurant for an African country that you're surprised has food. Do you know what I mean?
An African country. It
was like a Somalian restaurant or something. Do you know what I mean?
You guys have food here?
It was crazy.
Rarer than a Somalian restaurant. Almost impossible.
Yes, it was absolutely wild. And so we go to our cousins, and we end up going to one of those, like a motel.
Yeah.
with the outdoor doors.
Okay.
You know, like all the doors go straight to the sidewalk.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
so
I know what you're talking about.
2 floors. He was on the bottom floor. Already, I'm like, this isn't what I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah, and already if Ainsley has the fucking shine, she's like, oh,
You know what I mean?
you.
Yeah, like if
You
she,
guys are driving to a motel.
yeah, if she's like looking at my location on the phone, it's like, oh, you're at a hotel now. Oh, a motel. It's a motel. You're at a motel now. Okay.
Hourly.
Oh, hourly. Interesting.
Wow.
Interesting. Huge discount today. They're doing a sale.
Yeah. Only going to be there for 10 minutes.
Oh wow, what a promotion they got going on there. Oh, I see you making charges on my debit card. How did you get that? When did you take that? So
You're just renting movies that don't even make it. Why is he renting Meteor Man? Why is that's you can't you have to look for that.
New Jack City, what? And
This is crazy.
so we knock this was their elaborate security system, by the way.
I can't wait.
I didn't first of all, she's looking at me like she's about to put in an ATM pin code. Like she doesn't want me looking at what she's about to punch in.
Sure.
So I'm like, all right, obviously she doesn't want me looking. So I like turn my head. Dude, she starts drumming a beat on the door. Like she's like it was it was crazy. This is the craziest thing, man. So it wasn't like what is it? Shaving a haircut, like bump, bada, bump, 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 bump.
Yeah,
Dude,
yeah.
it was like the blackest version of that you can think of. There were horns. There was like somebody was like clue.
Fade and a chalk line.
She was like using both fists and elbows.
She's turning around, hitting the handle with her butt.
Like, where'd she get those 808s from? Like, how does she do that?
That was wild. She's scratching.
Yeah, and it was like the thing was, it was like, well, I could remember that. I don't remember what it is now, obviously. But back then, it was like, I mean, that was a little bit of a catchy beat. I could do that. Like I could recreate that. Do you know what I mean? So we're at say we're at room 5.
Yeah.
She does the beat, and we wait, dude. The door for room 6 opens up, and he goes, "All right, come on."
All right.
But to be fair, they were renting out both rooms.
I get it.
Yeah.
And they probably had like they could probably hear right next to it. There was like probably a vent, or something like that.
Dude, horrible security system.
I mean, at least they put in a system.
Honestly, I don't think you even had to do the beat. I think I could have just went and knocked on that door, and they would be like, "Are you trying to knock?" I think you're knocking on the wrong door. I think you want to come. Dude, so we go in, and first of all, as soon as he opened the door to tell us to come one door down, when a rush of like weed smell, like a wall, just like a glacier, just like slowly moving us down the hall, and so we go in. Those heavy duty trash bags,
Construction bags,
filled with weed.
Awesome.
Like filled with weed. And so he explains to me that, like he's going to hook his cousin up by hooking me up.
Okay.
With weed. Like,
sure.
He's paying me, and he kept making it a point to let me know that he was the one doing the payment for her. And the payment was weed.
Got it.
And he goes, do you have something to put it in?
How much was he giving you?
Dude, he goes, just grab as much as you can take, and just grab a couple handfuls. So I could go in with 2 grabs.
Yeah.
As much weed as I can grab. But he had nothing to put it in. Because they were only dealing in like that large, biggest quantity. So they didn't have like small bags.
No, they
to
don't
put
need
it
a
in.
dime down there.
So dude, I had like, and she didn't have anything. She took I came up with the idea of how about we just use a pillowcase?
Yeah.
Just take a pillowcase.
Yeah.
We can go to the other room, go to the decoy room, grab a pillowcase. We go grab a pillowcase, and dude, she had when I said that, she looked at me. She looked at him, and looked at like me in a way was like, "Well, that was the best idea I've ever heard." Like I'd been coming here to get massive amounts of weed and not having anything to put it in, and that was the most brilliant thing that I've ever heard. So,
motherfucker, you just got a promotion. You president of operations now.
So that's basically what happened. So she gets a pillowcase.
Yeah.
And she gets her quantities of weed. And she puts it in the pillowcase. And then he goes, all right, now you get yours. And I was like, I thought that was ours.
Yeah,
I thought we were splitting that.
No.
So I go in for my first handful, and I go, can you grab me one of those pillowcases? And he was like, nah, we can't. What did he say? We can't have them come back here and have no pillowcases in the room.
All right.
So I was like, all right. And I say to her, I go, can I put mine in your? And she was like, well, I don't want to mix them. It was giant. Dude, when I say handfuls, it's this. I'm misrepresenting how much weed we were grabbing.
Yeah, I mean, you were getting the fuck yeah.
Because it wasn't actually closed handfuls.
Yeah.
It was
bunches.
I was basically holding a basketball in two hands
Yeah.
of weed.
Yeah.
And that was my first grab. And like, dude, this was gonna be enough weed for me for years.
Yeah.
And she wouldn't let me put it in her bag, her pillowcase. Keep in mind, I have to drive this bitch 2 hours home, and she's not letting me share.
Did you take off your shirt and put it in?
No, man. I ended up with this. When you think about the ridiculousness of the situation, like the amount of weed that I was offered.
Yeah.
I had enough weed to fill up both of my pockets.
Okay.
I had like a literal, like, not even a baseball size of weed.
That's insane.
In my pockets, driving home while this bitch has a giant pillowcase of weed between her legs. Dude, I was fuming. I might have vaporized half my weed in my pockets. I was so hot. I was so hot. It was the most absurd.
That sucks.
Dude, it almost made me quit smoking weed.
Yeah, that's a stupid situation to be in.
It was so retarded.
I thought you.
So the whole reason I'm telling this story.
Okay.
So all this is happening. Finally, I'm like, all right, whatever. I'll just take a small amount. I'll just put the weed in my pocket. Put a handful of weed in my right pocket. Now I'm putting a handful of weed in my left pocket. He said, wait. You're not a cop, are you? You look like a cop.
After the knock?
And I'm like, my guy.
I suggested the pillowcases.
You know what I mean?
Remember the pillowcase? Only a cop.
Remember I worked here for a little bit?
I was employee of the month.
Like, what is this? Like, why are you just now checking if I'm a cop?
That is
you
crazy.
You should have checked if I was a cop before you let us into the secret room.
From the jump.
Do you know what I mean?
All right.
It should have been like as she was knocking, I should have been freestyling, I ain't no cop. We ain't no cops. Yeah.
Only a cop could hold that beat.
Yeah.
Only a goddamn narc would know how to flow like that.
If part of your secret handshake was dropping a hot 16, your secret knock is 2 verses.
you gotta put some bars down before you get these bricks.
Yeah. And no freestyling about space or pyramids either.
Dog.
My guy, come on, my guy.
Well, you just fucked up my whole thing.
Well, do you not want to sell weed?
So he asked if you were a cop.
Yeah, mad late.
Way late in the game. That's on. I mean, even if you were, that's on him.
Yeah. Oh, and by the way, he was just like, he was a cool-ish guy.
Yeah.
He was not wearing a shirt the whole entire time.
Yeah.
But it was ridiculous because I felt like his reason for not wearing a shirt was the same reason that the people making the drugs in the movie New Jack City weren't wearing shirts.
Yeah.
But it's like, dude, this is weed. Put a shirt on. What are you doing? This is crazy.
Everybody, you're like, oh, you're worried about it. It's like, actually, I've just been swimming a lot.
Yeah.
I'm actually trying to show it off.
Yeah. And it was like your operation. You're like a one-man operation.
Nah, dude, he's trying to.
You can't trust you?
He's staying dedicated to what's going on, man.
Yeah.
He's staying dedicated.
Dude, I was like, I couldn't wait until we got back and I could never talk to that chick again.
Yeah.
I was like so pumped.
So that was a 3-hour drive. More than that?
It was probably, I think I'm going to say 2 hours from Marietta to Augusta.
Wow. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
You know, it's funny. I've never been asked to. I've been only asked to traffic drugs twice in my life. And the one time I was in high school and I got asked to walk through town. It was the dumbest thing. I remember thinking like I was in like big time trouble.
Mm-hmm.
I remember it was like I wrapped. So my buddy Eric, he gave me a mason jar full of like blotter acid.
Okay.
And he's like, it was probably like 200 hits, just cut up and then just in the mason jar. And he's like, yeah, can you take it, hold it at your house for like an hour?
Yeah.
And then come back. Because my mom is coming home and she's like, it was weird. His mom was coming home because she was worried that his son was a drug dealer or involved in drugs.
Yeah.
And she's like, yeah, you got to get these drugs out. It's like,
dude,
yes,
she's right.
She's right. She's totally correct.
Good.
She was going to go through his room and like flip the room and try and find whatever. So
yeah.
I took it. And like, now at that point I had done acid before, but I didn't like know anything about the crimes and whether or not this is true or not. But as I'm so he gives it to me, I put it in a backpack. I wrap, like, for whatever reason, I think it's like if there's like a drug sniffing dog, I'm like, I wrapped it in a shirt. I'm like, they'll never fucking find it. And I'm putting it in the back of this backpack all the way down, piling shit on top of it. And as I'm about to leave, he's like, yeah, just make sure you don't get caught with that, man, because every hit of acid is a count of manslaughter in Pennsylvania. So if you get busted with that, you're like pretty fucked.
Yeah.
And then he closes the door.
Wait, whoa. You just gave me a mason jar full of manslaughter and then closed the door?
Dude, I did the thing where I'm just like, what? Dude, then I walked, dude, he lived several blocks from where in my head, it's like I'm walking through an endless desert now. Dude, every time I walked down, any car that came down, regardless of what I thought, I would like turn like, crap, that's a guy. Like I was hoping no one I knew ran into. Dude, I'm cutting. Then I started doing this thing like, yo, I'll just cut through yards to get home faster. Mm-hmm. Again, not really thinking like I'm going to cut through someone's property where people would be like, what are you fucking doing in my yard?
Yeah.
So I'm like jumping over fences, and I remember at one point in time, I'm trying to get over this fence, and this guy comes out his back porch. He's like, what are you fucking doing, dude? I'm like, oh no! I just fell, dude. And I pick it up, and I'm running. I finally get home, and my younger brother's like, are you all right? I'm like, no, I'm good now. Everything's gonna be good in the next hour and a half. He's like, I was like, okay, well, you know, mom, like, she's like trying to take us to fucking, I think we were supposed to go to my grandma's for fucking dinner. And I was like, I can't go. He's like, what do you mean you can't go? Like, you're going with us. I was like, I gotta return this bag to Eric. So I had to call him.
I'm knee deep in a drug game right now. I'm basically a cartel.
I slapped
yeah. I'm what they call a retardtel.
I want you to know, we got bodies in this bag.
His bag is full of bodies.
You don't fucking get it, man. Your ass is on the line. You're an accessory after the fact, motherfucker.
Your hands have blood on them.
So I called him. I called his house. His mom answered, and like she was like, "Hello." I was like, "Oh, is Eric there?" She didn't know I was there earlier. Yeah. So I was like, "Oh, is Eric there?" She's like, "Yeah, he's here. What's this about?" I was like, "Oh no, I was just seeing if
she is good."
Yeah, dude, I was like, God damn.
This bitch don't miss.
I almost was like, I got acid. I took the acid. She was like, what's this about? I'm like, oh.
This bitch is like a district attorney over here.
And I was like, oh, he's got my, and I do very quickly. I was like, oh, he's got my like PlayStation memory card. Like, and I said that for two reasons. One, that sounds believable. Two, she has no idea what the fuck that is. Like, she just knows that involves video games. That's out of her wheelhouse.
Yeah.
I was just wondering if he saved my other game on there. I was there like a week. She's like, what game? I was like, you gotta be kidding. Dude, I was like,
acid.
Everything.
I mean, not acid.
Dude, everything in my head was like, oh, fuck. And I was like, and I just said, I think I said Metal Gear Solid. I was like, I just said whatever.
Yeah. And
she's like, okay, hold on. And then I just hear,
she was like, when you said Metal Gear Solid, she was like, he's good. Oh, wow. He got
What do you know about Solid Snake, bitch? Nothing. So then he gets on. I'm like, yo, man, so here's the thing. I got to keep it, like, I'll get it to you tomorrow. He's like, no, I need it back tonight. I'm like, I don't know. I was like, I had to go to my fucking, and it's so, dude, it was so funny.
I have to go to my Nana's house.
I have to go to my mom's house for dinner. I
have to go to my mom's house for din-din.
This manslaughter acid's gotta wait.
Yeah.
So then so then we go to my fucking mom the whole time too. Like, so I took, now my mom, she's not going through my backpack or anything like that.
I'm sorry. I just, the phrase, I have to go to my mom's house for yum yum. I can't sell drugs with you. I'm sorry, I can't traffic drugs with you. I have to go to my mom's house.
I've got Thursday night din-din at mom's. So I took the bag and I put it in my room. But I remember again, like a weirdo, I was like just piling shit on top, like hiding the bag that my mom wasn't even go through anyways. Like, it's my fucking book bag. She's not gonna go fucking through it. But like, I hid it, went to, my mom's, and I'm like, the whole time, dude, I'm like, when are we leaving?
Yeah.
I'm like, and I'm doing the thing where I'm like looking up at the clock and I'm just pretending like everything's cool, but I'm like just fucking sweating my ass off. And mom's like, are you all right? I'm like, nah, I'm cool. I'm just like, it's like I was running earlier today. Like, I'm just making shit up. I'm like,
I was just throwing a tantrum earlier today.
It's crazy. So then we get back home, and then, at that point in time, it's like maybe 8 or 9 o'clock. And my mom goes up to her room, and I think she's like about to go to bed. So then I go down in my living room, and I take the bag with me, and I call Eric again. Now I'm dancing with fire.
Yeah.
Because I'm calling Eric's house.
Yeah.
After 9.
And obviously the phone is tapped.
There's ears on everything.
Yeah.
And luckily he answers.
Yeah.
And he's like, hello? I'm like, yo, it's me. And then I hear his mom back, like, who is it? And he's like, I don't know. I think it's like fucking, like, I think he says it was like the cable provider. Mm-hmm. He's like, they want to know what your credit card number is. Like, he's just, dude.
Yeah. I'm just going to talk to him for like 5 or 6
a master on the mic right now. Yeah. Just saying what, she's like, tell him just we don't fucking want it. Like, you hear, I was like, yo, you have to come to I'm going to leave the bag out front of my house.
Yeah.
Between the 2 bushes that are out front, and just come get it. I was like, I don't have to talk to you. Just sneak out and come get it. He's like, is that where it's going to be? And that's where I left it. Mm-hmm. And the next morning it was gone. And I was under the impression that he did take it.
Yeah.
Next day I see him at school. He's like, yo, man, thank you for holding that. And he gives me $150.
Not bad.
Which is tight.
Yeah.
For 10th grade.
Yeah.
This is fucking 10th grade money. I was like, it was one of the, that was a great drug interaction, but then.
And then he was like, let me get 50 back.
And then one time, this is the only time I turned down, and it wasn't drugs, but it was like a criminal, like, but I had to weigh it.
But he should have charged you for a franchising fee.
Straight up.
He should have just started taking money back. And this is for my finder's fee. Obviously, I'm the one that hooked this all up.
I got you into this.
Yeah. And I just have to take 10% for insurance purposes. Yeah. You understand.
It was wild. But then when I was in my 20s, I was working at a bar, and I had gotten in pretty good with one of the bouncers there. Mm-hmm. Good dude. A little off.
Yeah.
As most bouncers are. And there was like a bunch of them.
Yeah.
But we hung out a lot, drank a lot. He was really, I wouldn't say he was one of those guys you'd want to hang out with outside of work, but at work, totally cool. So after a while, we become pretty tight at work. And once in a while, he would give me a ride back to my house, but we'd have to stop at his place first.
Mm-hmm.
But like, I never went in, but he was like, give me rides back. Fucking cool. So then one day after work, he's like about to give me a ride back.
That is strange, by the way.
What?
Like, I'll give you a ride home, but I got to stop at my house first.
Dude, I don't know what this guy, dude.
I don't know how cars work. Let's go.
Just didn't care.
Yeah.
I was just like, whatever. I was like,
that is a fatal flaw of guys. We don't ask other guys questions.
Nope.
Like if a chick did that, we're like, whoa, why you got to stop?
Well, it's when he was doing me a favor, and I just didn't care. I was like, yo, I'm fucking trashed right now. I don't have to fucking call an Uber. Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I don't have to do anything. Fuck yeah. So, he gets me, like, we go to his place one. He's like, yo, you want? He's like, yo, I got some weed. I got fucking beers and shit. You want to chill for a while? I'm like, yeah, fuck it, whatever. So I go into his house, which was right outside of Temple.
Mm-hmm.
Nice enough row home. But when you go in, there's nothing in there. Dude, nothing. I walk, dude, no furniture. And I'm like walking through. You could see where the kitchen was. It was all the way in the back. It was like just an open floor plan. Kitchen all the way up. I'm like, what the fuck? And then near the kitchen, there was like a really nice air mattress.
Yeah.
And like there was a Mac computer plugged in that clearly was his TV and his computer and everything.
Yeah.
But nothing else. And he goes to the fridge, pulls out beers. He's like, throws me one. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, I was like, honestly, man. And like now I, at this point in time, been working him for almost a little close to a year.
Yeah. It would be funny if he was like, no, just have a seat on the air mattress. Ignore that camera that's set up on the tripod. Don't worry about that.
Dude,
I know it gets hot in here. Just take off your shirt.
I honestly was like, what is going on here?
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, man, I like to keep it real minimalist. Like, and he's like, sometimes like I want to know when I want to leave, I can leave.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to have to pack anything up. I put shit in my car. I fucking bounce. So like,
dude, that's not only is that like a fair thing to hear as a guy, like every guy had a time in their life where they wanted to be that.
Dude, this guy was living out of a fucking suitcase and crushing it.
He's doing it.
Dude.
He's doing the thing.
Everything, all the bills were paid. He has nothing else. He could leave on a whim. Nothing.
Yeah, he's a stationary drifter.
Straight up. So we get to talking.
He's a landlocked drifter.
So that interaction is fine. Week later, same thing. He's like, yo, you need a ride home? I'm like, no problem. Go back. He's like, yo, you want to come? I was like, you want to just chill for? I'm like, yeah, fuck it. Like, and again, we're just hanging out, getting crushed. So he lays on me. He's like, yo, man, if I ask you a favor, he's like, you do not have to say yes.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, you just be helping me out. He's like, there's $3,000 in it for you.
Okay.
Now, the first thing I'm like, I'm not sitting on that bed. I'm just like, dude. It was crazy, dude. Anytime we hung out, I leaned up against the wall. Like, I didn't. There was nothing, dude. I just
with like your
leaned
heels up against
dude,
the wall.
He had a back porch with a sliding door, and there were like two like lawn furniture that I don't think were his, but that's where we chilled. I'm just like,
it's just funny to like the idea of like you're sliding against the wall, and like the buckles from your denim vest are like scratching the wall, like showing, like leaving a streak.
Dude, so he kind of lays on me. He's like, yeah, there's guys I'm like involved with. He doesn't really go into specifics, but they're clearly gang members or nefarious people in that realm.
Mm-hmm.
And the task was to walk up towards North Philadelphia with a backpack full of 9mm to drop off at a house.
Sounds heavy, first of all.
Dude, he gave me the bet, and I was like, this is insane.
Yeah.
But, like, I was just like, I picked it up, and I was, like, kind of laughing, and he, like, showed me.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, there was, like, maybe 6 or 7 of them in there.
Like, how were they
They were just in there. They were in there, like, they were wrapped, but they were, like, fit, like, like, head to tail. You know?
Gotcha.
They were fit like that.
Yeah.
But they were
like they were Tetrised in there.
Yeah, they were definitely Tetrised in there. And I was like, okay, cool. He's like, all you got to do is drop it off. You don't have to say anything. Like, drop it off the guy. Like, I'll give you the address. Drop it off the guys, and then you leave.
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, dude, there was just like so many things, like $3,000 for literally maybe half an hour of work.
Mm-hmm.
I was like
the most terrifying work,
dude.
Like a half an hour that felt like 9
dude,
hours.
Dude, I started like weighing this. I was like, dude, I was like, and I was like, can I think about this?
Yeah.
He's like, dude, he's like, it's got to be done by like next week.
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
Let me know, but it's got to be
Take
done.
the bag of guns with you. This is your bag of guns now.
That was the thing too, because he opened it and like showed me, and I was like, my whole thing was like, I gotta cut my hand. Like, I don't want to breathe on this.
Yeah.
I don't want anything with me involved in this.
This almost reminds me of like the way people get hired for Cutco.
What do you mean?
You know what Cutco is?
No.
Like when you would go around door to door selling knives
Oh.
out of a suitcase, and you have to go to this meeting, and they like you have to buy the suitcase.
Remember how you said
knives?
like I don't know how a pyramid scheme works?
Yeah,
That's what-
that's basically you were in Gunco. You were hired at Gunco. You go door to door with guns. Dude, I thought going door to door with knives was insane. Dude, dropping off a bag of guns
to a place, one, never been before.
Yeah.
Two, don't know the people.
Uh-huh.
And three, I'm a stranger to them.
Yeah, and the neighborhood. You're a stranger to the neighborhood.
All of it.
They probably haven't seen a white guy that looked like you in North Philly since like the 70s.
Dude, so I am like, can I think about this? He's like, yeah. He's like, dude. He's like, and again, to his credit, he's like, it's totally cool if you say no. He's like, he's like, look, it's like, I'm just like, yo, $3,000 to $3,000.
Yeah, it's $3,000. Yeah, it's a lot of money.
He's like, and you don't like, and that's just the way it is.
It would if you would have been like, is this dangerous? And he was like, don't worry, there's no bullets in the guns.
Oh, so that was the thing. From what I know, there was nothing. But I didn't know. He like kind of made it out seem like they're not loaded, but I was also like, I didn't know anything about the guns. Mm-hmm. Two, I didn't know if these were like straw purchases that were made. I didn't know if the serial I didn't know every dude, and I'm trying to wear like it could be cool. It's like well, maybe everything's cool here. But yeah, I later declined.
Mm-hmm.
But I did go home and I was like, 3,000 just for that.
Yeah,
like that.
You were almost in the game,
dude. When you're 28 years old, $3,000 for doing kind of nothing, dude.
You just pop your earphones in your ear, start blasting some Mistrix D. You got it, dog. Just get in that zone. You know what I mean?
Dude, I had to.
Yo, what does Guttermouth got to say about this? Guttermouth and a lot of guns. A lot of guns.
Dude, a lot of guns. So then, like, I declined, and he was really cool about it. Like, wasn't a dick.
Yeah.
He was just like, all right, dude, yeah, I get it. He's like, I was just like, yo, you seem like a cool dude. It was all, and that's where I was like, I remember, like, later when I told somebody about this, like, yeah, man, he was setting you up. Like, he was setting you up for something else, like to take the fall or something like that.
Yeah.
And
you were gonna be like a mastermind.
Here's what I will say. I don't think he was. I don't really believe that he was. And that may be me being naive and just like trusting a dude that, like, you know, I'm pretty good at reading who's a piece of shit and who's not. Even when I've known they're a piece of shit and they still fuck me over, I kind of try to see the good in what's going on.
Yeah.
You know?
That's not the same.
Yeah.
That's not the same as knowing that somebody's a piece of shit or not.
This guy, I was just like, yeah, I don't think he's trying. I think he was just like, yo, I'm kind of living the way I'm living, and $3,000 is like, because I would be like, yo, I'm working 2 jobs right now. It would really be sick. $3,000.
Yeah. He was just trying to supplement your income.
Yeah, he was just. I think he was just trying to help. But yeah, he wasn't a dick about it either. Like when I was like, nah, he was just very.
I'm trying to get a beat. I'm trying to figure out like what the game was. Like, why couldn't he drop off the gun?
Dude didn't ask.
You know, but you know, when you're in that line of work.
But that's where I think it was when I said I didn't ask and like he didn't give me. That's where I was like, maybe it was a set. Like, cause I was like one of those dudes who was just like, the less I know about this, like like in my head, I'm like, I don't want to know what the fuck's going on.
You don't want to.
I'm not great at crime.
From his perspective, though, he doesn't want to keep up a routine of going to certain places over and over.
I guess.
And then you can be like locked out. Dude, you know how like sometimes you go to, I don't know how much experience you had going to places to buy weed, right?
No, it's all been just my buddies who've had it.
Yeah, so different people handle it differently. But for the most part, usually when you go somewhere to buy weed, they usually make you hang out with them for a little bit because they don't want people just running in and out.
Yeah,
of
sure.
right?
Yeah.
So usually, it's you have to hang.
Yeah.
For a certain amount of time, and it's almost never a good time.
Yeah, the visit sounds like shit.
Yeah, almost every. I had 2 guys that were fun, and then for a little while when I was getting from Matt, that was okay.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't even think about that, but there was like 2 guys outside of him that were decent, but then for the most part. Anytime you would go over to somebody's house to buy weed, you would look around the house and they'd be like, you got to hang out here for a little bit. And you'd be like, I don't want to. This is awful.
There were even guys I knew who were my friends in high school that they'd like, you'd go there to buy weed.
Yeah.
Like, and you'd be like, I need to get the fuck out of this place.
Dude, one guy, I remember his carpet was mostly Doritos. It was just crushed up Doritos, or not even like other chips. It was like
his carpet mostly Doritos.
Mostly Doritos.
You mean there's
it was just crushed up Doritos, and it was like it got more dense as it got closer to the spot on the couch where he obviously sits all the time.
It was like he was in the epicenter.
He was in the epicenter of the Dorito eruption of 2000.
Nacho cheese epicenter, dude. That is a bummer.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, that's there's been a couple places. My guy Gary. Gary was I would say Gary was a cool dude. Mm-hmm. However, his house was out of control. Now, keep in mind, this is still in high school.
Yeah.
And his mom, I don't know what the fuck his mom did for a living, but all I do know is that Gary pushed major weight. He was like a major dealer in our school. Like he was probably, and he sold pills and other shit. So wherever he was getting other things from, he was definitely making a fair amount of money. Yeah. And I think his mom was just like, whatever. His house was, dude, it kind of looked like a landfill.
Yeah.
Like, and it was like clearly this kid's in like fucking 11th grade doing whatever. And his mom's just like, I'm maybe upstairs where she was at was her own sanctuary.
Yeah.
But like downstairs, living room, kitchen, the basement looked like a fucking bomb went off in a Goodwill.
Yeah.
It was fucking wild. And the one day I went over there, and this is where I was like, you know, when you see something, you're like, man, I don't know if I'm a good person, but maybe I should call Child Protective Services. His little sister, who probably 8 or 9 years old, you go in and you're like, yo, Gary, what's up? Yo, I just need like an eighth. And he's like, yeah, cool, just hang out for a little bit. And like he's got like, you know, the TV on, playing video games or whatever. And his sister is carving the N-word into the wall with a knife. And I'm like, now, this is where...
Wait, no, are you sure she was carving the whole word? Or were they like different people that moved into the house at different times to carve one letter? And she was just on the R?
So here's what I'm going to tell you, Sidney. When I got there, she was up against the wall doing shit, and I didn't know what she was doing. But as I sat and looked, NIG was already there. She had started on the second G.
Yeah.
And I'm like, Dad, I don't know any other words that can become. I don't know.
Niggling. Niggling.
Niggling?
Yeah, niggling.
What is that?
It's like
is that like haggling?
No, it's like a nagging injury, like a niggling injury, or like something can be like lingering. It's niggling. You've never heard niggling?
Sidney, if I have heard, I was told never to say it. Niggling? There's no way. You think I could get away with that now?
Yeah, I have like a knee injury that's been N-wording.
Yeah.
Little knee injury.
I stubbed my toe earlier this morning, and it's been really niggling.
That's crazy. You've never heard?
No. Are you? I don't know if that's a word, dude. Niggling?
So back in like high school and stuff, that was one of the words. You guys weren't throwing niggling out there and like getting teachers to like almost die. That's crazy. You seem like you and your people.
Oh my God,
you're
dude,
pranksters.
First off, if we knew about niggling, we'd never shut up.
That's so crazy.
Look, if I could go back in time and do anything,
Dude, that's
I'm sitting in school, and then a big flash of light shows up, and it's me like, yo, what's up? Listen, I'm from the year 2025. What? Yeah, a lot of crazy things are going to happen. Did you guys know that niggling is a word that you can just throw around? No one can be mad about it.
Yeah.
What? Then I leave.
Wait, so, but you guys in middle school rocked faggot, the bundle of sticks.
Oh, yeah, we knew about faggot.
You stick bundled.
Yes.
What other of those types of words did you guys have? Because niggling was huge for us. Niggling?
I mean, faggot was big. Bitch was big.
Female dog.
Bitch was big. Because like there was a lot of times where, I think, in the book of Mice and Men, I can't remember the one dude's name who basically is telling George and Lenny like, you know, if you need puppies, my bitch is pregnant. Yeah. Like, and I remember he was like, my bitch is pregnant. And we kept saying like, my bitch is pregnant. And they were like, guys, stop. I'm like, no, he's just talking about his bitch. He's talking about his big, pregnant, fat bitch. Bitch, ass was big. Like when everyone was referring to a donkey, they would just say ass. Yeah, faggot, bitch.
Dude, we had this one really dumb dude. Well, it's weird because he was intelligent for a little while, and then he just like flipped dumb, like halfway through.
Flipped dumb.
I would say like 10th grade, he flipped dumb.
Damn.
Like up until 9th grade, because they sectioned us off into grade levels from middle school all through high school. Yeah. So he was in my classes, 6th grade, 7th grade, 8th grade. Even in 9th grade, we had English together, and that's where this happened. So, you had those words, right? You have bitch, you have ass, you have all these, fag. You have these words, and he thought he was hearing another one. It was during Romeo and Juliet, and I remember this very specifically because he was sitting right in back of me. His last name was Felix. He was supposed to be in front of me, but he was in back of me. Yeah. Or either that or the teacher did like the serpentine. She didn't, you know what I mean? Yeah. So either way, he was either he was in close proximity. Yeah, he was in back of me for this because I remember turning around being like, "What are you doing?" So she's reading Romeo. Like we're all taking turns, and the teacher got involved with taking turns in the reading because the class that I had, again, we were like a class of people that got good grades, and we would do fun stuff. We would like make bets and stuff and see who would not go with the group, right? Okay. So the first person started reading, and they started reading in an accent. And the bet was that we had this chick named Tabitha, and she was we had two. There was like Tabitha and Erica. They were big teachers' pets, nerds. Yeah. They were probably like raising the average curve for all of our classes for the most part. And they like we were all stealing valor because of them, Of course. And so the bet was like as soon as it gets like Tabitha's not going to read in an accent. That was like, so everybody's doing accents and stuff. And that's kind of what our class became. So the teacher noticed that, and she just thought we were like really into Shakespeare. So she wanted to also get involved and do her accent. So it would serpentine. Uh-huh. And then when it got to where her desk was, she jumped in. And she read the lines, "A blind bow boy's bow staff."
A blind bow boy's bow staff.
And it was a reference to Cupid. A blind, because Cupid was blind, bow boy. And Albert was like, "Bow boy." And it was like, what the bow boy? Fuck? Like, if anything, bow staff. Well, I'll give you bow staff.
Bow boy, dude.
Dude, he lost it. And he was crying. And then, like laughed so hard he was crying. And so afterwards, we were like, dude, what the fuck? What are you laughing at? And like he was like, bro, I thought it was something else. It was like, what the fuck?
Did he ever?
No, he never told us what he thought it was. It was just like an explosion of retardedness with no conclusion. That every now and again in my brain I go, blind boys bow staff. Like, what the fuck? What did he think that was?
So what you're saying is the blind boy's bow staff has been niggling in your head. What you're trying to say is you got a deep brain niggle right now.
Deep brain niggle.
Actually had a pretty good album with Mixter with the Mixtures D.
Yes.
Deep brain niggle.
Yes. It's a deep penetrating niggle.
Funny. You're like, you guys never said that. I'm like, I don't believe we did. I've never heard such a word. I'm not saying it isn't a real word.
Yeah.
I'll have to look it up.
Yeah, dude, I get on it. Everybody get on it. And also
no. Everybody, don't get on it. I'm willing to bet if you start saying and throwing around something's niggling you, you're not going to get the response you want. It's probably not going to be as well received. But then again, hey, fuck it. If it's old English, go for it.
Also, too, like I have some people that listen from Pottstown that are in different eras. So if you're in my era of Pottstown, you know Niggling. I'm curious what other words that were being used to like rile up teachers that you were technically allowed to say.
If you know of any,
Niggling.
I mean, see, the whole thing is like in Spring City and Rosewood, we also had niggling, but it was not. We were using it in a very different.
Little black people. Little toddlers.
Any black person doing something small. It's like, what are you doing? Are you just niggling with the mailbox?
Yeah. Like if he takes a little bite of something. Look, he's niggling that hot dog.
Well, actually, if that motel was in Roarsford and a guy drove by, he's like, oh, they're just niggling on the door over there. She's just niggling a little beat. Holy fuck.
All right, so here we go. Niggling, adjective.
Okay, here we go.
Causing slight but persistent annoyance, discomfort, or anxiety.
Man.
And then niggle, Niggle, same thing. It's the verb, and niggling is the adjective.
See, I can't use this because if I go, Sidney, do you know how many times I've been niggled at a movie theater? Sidney, I can't use this. You really think that's going to work? I'm like, you guys are really niggling me right now.
What do you mean by you guys?
Yeah, they totally just forget. Like, we know what the term means.
Obviously, the niggling part.
Clearly, you think we're annoying or disruptive. Well, what do you mean, you guys? Holy fucking shit, man.
Yeah, I think we did it.
I think we definitely did it, dude.
Yeah, I think we left everybody with a deep brain niggle. Dude,
it's a shame we can't call the episode that.
Why can't we?
Why can't we? You know what? Do it.
Deep brain niggle? We absolutely can. It's a good word.
No, if you
couldn't get suspended for that word in high school. You can't get me in trouble for this
No,
word.
I guess YouTube wouldn't. They'd be like, nah, dude, he's using proper English.
Yeah, YouTube, don't niggle us about this.
YouTube's really niggling me right now, dude.
Man, I'm very
niggled by YouTube.
Dude, I feel like I introduced you to a whole new world, which blows my mind that you weren't even in this world.
I did not know that. I wasn't part of the Niggle world, dude.
The Niggles.
You know, it's like in a different world, we'd have a Niggle me Elmo. We'd have
Niggle me Elmo.
We don't have it, man.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah, we definitely.
Yeah, we did it.
We definitely did it. We declared war on drugs.
The drug game.
The drug game. Definitely declared war on drug games and Old English.
Yeah.
Apparently terms we didn't know we could use.
Man, I didn't even get to say it, but like you were a trap house for a minute there.
What do you mean?
You had drugs at your house.
Yeah.
And you were.
I didn't even think about
you were a
that.
distribution. You were a trap house.
Yeah, I was. That was the only time where I remember being like, after I did it and he did pay me, I was like, oh, I could do this every time. But I was like, dude, my brain, you know, I was so niggled.
You almost went full niggle. You almost led a life of niggling.
I was full tilt nickel, dude.
Yeah, you came to a fork in the road.
Yeah.
And you chose the path less niggled.
You know what? The path less nickel is definitely not 16th and Clearfield.
Oh my God. All right, we did it. We got to get out of here. Let's get into the Patreon.
Thank you for enjoying World War Fun. If you haven't joined the Patreon, get on it. You get a bonus episode, secret unreleased episodes, and become part of the community. All for $3. Don't let that nickel you. Don't let it, dude. Just join the Patreon. It's a good time. It's all for $3,
yeah. And all of the other stuff is starting in September. So we're gonna have our weekly Q&A.
Yep.
And then we're gonna also set it up so that you guys get to pick at least one topic per month that we do for the free episode.
Straight up, that sounds.
And then
great.
What was the other?
I don't.
Oh, this is gonna niggle me.
You know what sucks is I'm gonna forget how funny that is, and then I'm gonna say it out loud somewhere and not think about be like, man, I'm really niggled right now. Someone's gonna be like, what? I'll be like, oh no, I just mean like annoyed.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Don't pay attention to the root word.
Oh man, dude, selling small amounts of drugs on corners.
Oh no.
And annoying people at the same time. That's nickel and diamond.
I've been Ryan Shader. Sidney Gantt. This has been World War Fun. Please check out the Patreon. We will see you next time every Sunday. Thank you so much.